Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field, where tonight your Roseburg Dr. Stewarts get ready to host Klamath Falls as the Falcons make their trek here to Roseburg for tonight's doubleheader as we get back into Area 4 League play. Tonight, the Docs come in after going 4-1 in the Coach K Memorial down in Medford and Grants Pass, hosted by the Medford Mustangs. A nice tournament there, besides maybe one inning in that entire five-game tournament. On the other side, Klamath Falls also taking part in that tournament. They went 1-4 in their 5 games. Tonight we get back into league doubleheaders, and it should be a good one for us tonight on another sweltering night in the state of Oregon. We bring you American Legion Baseball. Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Joey Keyran here with you tonight on The Score and streaming live online at 541radio.com. Looking forward to tonight's matchup, and we are so happy to have you with us here for the SoCo Coffee Company pregame show. Conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. It's the SoCo Coffee Company. You can stop in for fresh pastries, daily organic smoothies, or one of the many items off of their espresso bar menu. Coming up here in the pregame show, we're going to get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins, talk about how the Docs did in that tournament. Plus, I don't know if you've paid attention, but they've been playing a lot of games on back-to-back days. It has been a busy stretch of the season, and the Docs look to keep that going as they have won 7 of their last 9. Tonight they will toe the rubber against the Klamath Falls Falcons, and we've got it all for you. Don't forget that Docs Baseball is not only here on the radio, but you can also watch Docs Baseball games streaming live online at 541radio.com and on the 1490 The Score YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow Docs Baseball all throughout the summer. We appreciate everybody that has hit the subscribe button. It makes it easy to go and watch it on YouTube and then be able to stream the game on your big screen TV, tablet, smartphone, laptop, whatever it may be. It sure does make life easy. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in and joining us for Docs Baseball throughout this 2021 summer season. We'll go ahead and take the break. When we come back, we get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins. Docs Baseball, streaming live online at 541radio.com. Thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe and right here on Douglas County's home for sports, The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here with more of our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. we get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins here as we get ready for an Area 4 doubleheader against Klamath Falls. Coach, besides probably just one inning in that Medford Coach K Memorial down there, really, a lot of positive things to take away, going 4-1, one bad game that really got out of hand in one inning. But coming away from that, how are you feeling about things for the Docs?
Feeling really good. Obviously, a massive bounce-back game on Sunday with every opportunity to lay down on that one, and we had our best game of the season. So very proud of the boys for doing that. Very competitive effort. And then, you nailed it, man. We had just one bad inning throughout the whole deal. So we got to find a way to eliminate that bad inning. We addressed that. I liked what we did in the game on Sunday where there was an opportunity for a bad inning to happen, and we were our best at that time. So it was good. The boys are listening. They're starting to compete consistently. So, we've got a big run here coming up, obviously today, tomorrow, and then the tournament up in Eugene. So we're starting to move the right direction, and we're just competing daily. So that was good. Proud of them.
Yeah, it was really fantastic. I got to ask you about Logan Kloffenstein, who goes the distance for you out there. Definitely his longest outing of the season. What did you think of his performance for you?
Oh, it was huge. Obviously, to get a CG in the last day of the tournament, that's even bigger, especially heading into today and tomorrow. So, gutty effort by him, pitching with 2.5 pitches, which is other starts he's basically pitching with 1. So, he was competing, throwing strikes. Him and Spencer did that whole game together, so that was really awesome to see. A lot of credit goes to Spence on that, the game he called, and just having a plan and attacking it. So, Logan needs to stay consistent like that. He's got to be an arm force, and he proved his worth for us yesterday for sure.
It's interesting. You make me think about your catcher position there, and obviously with a guy like Spencer Six, who is back from a freshman year of college, a red shirt, but very experienced, very studious of the game, it seems like. You got some younger guys behind him that have been playing plenty for you, but when you got a guy like Spencer back there, how much do you let him control the game versus calling it from the dugout?
Well, we work together, and I think that's the big thing, is asking questions. And the guy's a sponge. It's kind of funny. The guy's always talking, which is good, and he's always asking questions. And I tip my hat to him. He wants to call his own game, and when he wants to do that, I'll give him that option. And he did just a great job. He's a smart kid, very competitive, and he's learning as we go. And he's got a chance to call a lot of games this year. So I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome to learn there about Spencer, and great to see him back in the lineup. You guys have been going pretty strong here. This is doubleheader today and hot weather, doubleheader tomorrow down in Klamath Falls, where it's always hot, always difficult, long bus ride, and then you go right into another tournament. So many games, so many days. I know you love it, but, what do you think about the fatigue factor and all of that?
Oh, it's going to hit us at some point. Obviously, the heat on Sunday, man, that was a gut check for the boys, and that was the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning where they really had to embrace some, I don't really want to say adversity, but some high temperatures. And they won the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. We talk about it all the time. That's the Stewie innings, and they went out and they were at their best, and that was when it was the hottest part of the day. So that was good to see. These 2 double headers will be taxing, and then we got 2 singles and then a double. So we got plenty of time to get our legs back underneath of us with just playing singles. So that'll be good as we head into that. I believe it's Friday we have a double header, but it's good. We're watching them. We're moving some guys around a little bit. We'll be giving some guys some breaks in a DH role where they don't have to go out and play in the field. So we're monitoring them. They're excited. They're in a good spot mentally right now, and obviously physically, knock on wood, we're in a good spot as well.
Yeah, sound like ran into Everlam on my way in. I asked him about the elbow, and he said things are feeling good, and he's expecting to pitch tonight. It's nice to see that things are starting to come back around with your health-wise.
Yeah, it is, and especially with him. I mean, that's a huge arm that has been on the shelf for an extended amount of time. So he'll get back out there tonight, get a couple innings under his belt, and kind of a rehab stint, if you will, and then start slowly getting him back to 100% and letting him extend as we get deeper in the season. But having him come back is big for our starting rotation, and then obviously what Klopp proved to us yesterday, there's 2 big pieces right there that are very promising as we head into this stretch run.
Klamath Falls tonight, always a quality opponent with a longtime head coach over there that knows Legion baseball as good as anybody around. And you do have a little insight. You got a Whistler in your dugout as well. But Klamath Falls tonight, what do you think about the opponent for you guys?
It's tough, scrappy, just like their head coach. I mean, this team is definitely just like Coach Whistler. You know, he's the legend in the state, and much respect for him. He's done a lot for me, and he actually coached my brother in college as well. So Pete's very close to me, and obviously having his boy with me, that's even huge honor for me. So they'll be a good club. They're going to compete. They're going to come right at you. They're going to do the fundamentals really well. And, you know, we got our work cut out for us. So that's the one thing. We're back to Area 4. There's no slouches in Area 4, so you can't breathe. You got to go after it and attack it and then rest after 14 innings.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for the time.
You bet, Joey. Thank you.
We'll come back after this 2-minute break here on The Score.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
And we welcome you back, everybody, here to Champion Car Wash Field as we get ready to go for tonight's first game of a doubleheader. It's time now to take a look at our Umpqua Golf Club starting lineups. You can get your golf adventure started with the Triple Play membership. Play Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. You can find out more at umpqua.golf. For head coach Pete Whistler and the Klamath Falls Falcons, they come in off of a loss in their final game in the Coach K Memorial Tournament down in Medford. Their starting lineup will have shortstop Gavin Graham leading things off, followed by Cade Fanning. At third base, the center fielder, Caden Bolanos, will bat third, followed by Jacob Cook in left field. Drew Raybolt, the first baseman, bats fifth, followed by Nathan Baker, the DH, hitting sixth. Marcos Aloha Ford is playing second base and batting seventh. Caleb Waits, is the catcher. He will bat in the eighth spot. And Alex Hayden is the right fielder, batting ninth. The DH being utilized for the starting pitcher, Eric Hayden. That is a look at tonight's starting lineup for the Klamath Falls Falcons. Again, brought to you by the Umpqua Golf Club. On the mound tonight is Austin Anderson for the Dr. Stewarts. Anderson, the right-hander from Roseburg High School and Umpqua Community College. First pitch of the ball game is in. It's a ground ball left side. Dawson Gillespie charging, throws to first. A one-hopper into Jay Stoffel, and he will not field it cleanly. Gavin Graham will get on base safely to lead things off here in the first inning. So one runner on.
Next batter, number
base
2,
hit.
Cade Fanning.
Goes up on the scoreboard. I was leaning the same direction, thinking that a very difficult play there for Dawson Gillespie to try and make. And on the first pitch of the second batter, Cade Fanning, ball gets away from Spencer Six, and up to second base goes Gavin Graham. And right away, Klamath Falls has a runner in scoring position with nobody out. A 1-0 pitch, strike one. I believe the hitter went around the call on that pitch. As Cade Fanning at the plate, the third baseman. Facing off against Austin Anderson. Another pitch in the dirt, nearly gets away from Spencer, but he knocks it down, keeps it in front of him, holds the runner at second base. Gavin Graham goes nowhere. Austin Anderson making his fourth start of the summer. He's pitched 13 1/3 innings. His 2-1 pitch is low, falls behind, 3 balls and a strike. In his 3 starts previous, he's got a 1-1 record. He has had 11 walks, 18 strikeouts, a 2.10 ERA as he misses high for ball 4. And if there's been one spot in Austin's game that's been kind of looking for improvement, it would probably be the walk category. He gets his strikeouts pretty good, but he also walks guys about at the same level, so you'd like to see him cut down on the walks if he could. He puts Cade Fanning on with the free pass here, and that brings up Caden Bolanos with runners at first and second and nobody out. Now Austin Anderson will hit the outside corner for strike one. Anderson, the righty, staring into Spencer Six behind the plate, the battery made today. 0-1 pitch here is in the air, foul, hit over the right side, over the dugout for the Klamath Falls Falcons down the first base side. And it's quickly an 0-2 count here for Bolanos. We'll get you a look around the diamond at your defensive starters today for the Docs here in just a moment. The 0-2, Bolanos takes low for ball 1. Behind the plate is Spencer Six. Jay Stoffel at first, Cade Johnson at second. At third base, Austin Takahashi. Dawson Gillespie at short. And in the outfield from left to right, it's Sebastian Watson, Jet Black, and Logan Klopfenstein. Strike 3 called on the low inside corner for Austin Anderson. That'll set down Caden Bolanos. There's your first strikeout of the ball game. Bolanos goes down looking, 1 away. Big strikeout. And Anderson gets the first out here in the top of the first inning with runners at first and second base. He'll miss high and away against the left-handed batter, Jacob Cook. Cook hitting in the 4 spot, playing in left field tonight. Game 1 of a doubleheader. The 1-0 pitch is low, bounces away. Spencer racing to get to it, throws to third. Not there in time. Popping up and sliding into the legs of Austin Takahashi is Gavin Graham, but he stayed on the bag. 2 balls and no strikes against Jacob Cook with runners now at second and third after the wild pitch. Two-0 pitch, looking to try and get the second out here in the top of the first. Anderson hits the outside corner. Gets his first strike across. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Defensive starters always presented by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins. Give them a call at 673-0363. Ground ball, right side, going to drive in 1. Johnson will field a bounding shoulder-high ground ball off the bouncy artificial turf here at Champion Car Wash Field. Jacob Cook will ground out, drives in a run.
Number 8, Drew Rabel.
2 away. Gavin Graham scores on the play, making it 1-0. Klamath Falls in front. And then up to third base went Cade Fanning. Up to bat, Drew Rabel takes low for ball 1. So the lead goes to Klamath Falls to start out. Rabel will pop one up in the air. In foul territory, off the heel of the glove for Jay Stoffel. He looks at the glove wondering how in the world did that just happen. Had a lot of time to set up underneath that one. Staring up into the sky. Obviously It is a sunny day here in the Umpqua Basin, but the sun's starting to set, so not looking directly into it. And you would have thought it wouldn't have been as much of an issue there for Stoffel. Challenged him with a fastball, high and in. Austin Anderson gets a foul ball by Drew Rabel there, gives him an 1-2 count. The 1-2 swung on and missed. The drop foul ball does not come back to haunt the docks as Anderson finishes off with a strikeout. Rabel goes down swinging. 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 man left on base for the Falcons. We go to the bottom of the first inning. We'll take a look at your Doc starting lineup when we come back on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Back for the bottom of the first inning. It's a 1-0 ball game in favor of the Klamath Falls Falcons. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's starting lineup for your Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. Leading things off is Austin Takahashi, the third baseman, followed by Dawson Gillespie, the shortstop. Spencer Six, the catcher, will bat third, followed by Jet Black, the center fielder, batting cleanup. At first base, hitting fifth is Jay Stoffel. Dominic Tatone, the DH, bats sixth. Sebastian Watson in left field will bat seventh. Cade Johnson, the second baseman, hitting eighth. And Sebastian Watson, the right fielder, I put down Sebastian Watson. It's actually Logan Klopfenstein. I wrote that down wrong on my scorebook. Logan Klopfenstein in right field, batting ninth. That is your Umpqua Golf Club starting lineups for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. It's a 1-1 count at the plate for Austin Takahashi, leading things off here in the bottom of the first inning. Against Eric Hayden, a right-hander, breaking ball, misses outside. Good movement, just missed his location on that pitch. 2 balls and a strike for Takahashi. The left-handed batter takes low on the inside corner for ball 3. You can get your golf adventure started this summer with the Triple Play membership of the Umpqua Golf Club. You can play Oak Hill, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. Leadoff man walks. Takahashi gets himself on base, the third baseman, taking 5 pitches total, 1 for a strike. Takahashi gets on to lead things off in the bottom of the first with the Docs trailing 1-0. Eric Hayden on the mound. Taking a glance over to first and time called as the catcher going to head out to the mound. That'll give us a moment here to take a look around the diamond at your defensive starters. Behind the plate is Caleb Waits, who heads out to the mound for the conversation. Drew Rabel at first. Marcos Aloha Ford is at second. Cade Fanning at third. Gavin Graham at short. In the outfield from left to right, Jacob Cook, Caden Bolanos, and Alex Hayden. That is your Cooper's Pest Control defensive starters. When you're looking to build your defense from those summer pests, make sure you get in touch with Cooper's Pest Control, 673-0363. Pickoff move to first base, back in safely, and goes Austin Takahashi. Nobody out so far, 1 man on. Dawson Gillespie at the plate, the shortstop. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Dawson did hit a home run down at Grants Pass on Saturday's day 3 of the Coach K Memorial. Another pickoff throw to first, not in time. Dawson hitting a solo home run in the Docs' 20-4 loss against the Humboldt Eagles. That's one of 2 home runs hit by the Docs this season. As a pitch outside, evens up the count, 1-1. Both home runs this year for the Docs have come at that Grants Bass Ballpark, Reinert Volunteer Park. Wind likes to blow out there, and the Docs took advantage. Weather was warm down there as well, which helps the ball carry as a breaking ball stays high. Runner going, throw down to second base. Looked like it had plenty of time. And hanging on to the baseball is the second baseman, Aloha Ford. Caught stealing is Takahashi. 1 down, it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Now with 1 away, Dawson Gillespie batting with nobody on base, and now out of the dugout comes one of the coaches for Klamath Falls. I don't believe that that's Coach Whistler, but I think Coach Whistler's still in the dugout. Dugouts equipped with misters today. I would not be surprised if that becomes a permanent addition to these dugouts. We have seen some extreme temperatures as of late, just dropping below triple digits here as we get tonight's game started, 99 degrees. In my pregame interviews with Coach Jeremiah Robbins, also talked with Dominic Titone for today's player interview, which is presented by BTB Moving. Down there on the turf, it is warm. It radiates the heat for sure. So while it may read just 99, it is very warm down on the field. Pitch high. 3 balls, 1 strike for Dawson Gillespie here after the early visit to the mound for Eric Hayden. Working out of his windup with nobody on base and 1 out. Gets a swing and a miss out of Gillespie. Dawson, the younger brother of former Doc Stewart Doran Gillespie, and I don't know what Doran's up to this summer. I don't think I've seen him at the ballpark. Would be cool to see him around. As a swing and a miss out of Dawson, he goes down for out number 2. 1 away, 2 down, nobody on base. Spencer 6 will bat, another lefty in the lineup.
Pitcher number 6, Spencer 6.
Docs will have 3 left-handers in the lineup tonight. First pitch, Spencer takes high and away with the breaking ball for a 1-0 count. Doran, always a fun guy to watch out on the baseball field, and playing at UCC this last spring season. It's a ball fouled back for strike 1 against Spencer. Got in on the hands a bit there for him. Got to play a decent amount during his first season with Coach Robbins at the college level. And definitely looking forward to more continued success for Doran as his career continues. Pitch high with another breaking ball there for Hayden, Eric Hayden. Breaking ball, it's got good movement, kind of a looping curveball, but he hasn't been able to locate it just yet. 2-1 pitch, strike with the fastball this time. Evens up the count, 2-2. 2 down, nobody on base. Docs trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the first so far against Klamath Falls. High and away for a full count. Got other games going on in Area 4 play tonight, although we have had a couple of games postponed due to the heat down south. The 3-2 pitch fouled away by Spencer. He'll get to keep hitting. Full count pitch here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Spencer going to call time before the next pitch as he stood in there waiting for Eric Hayden. The 3-2 pitch. A slow windup, and that one well high and away. That'll be ball 4. That is the second walk issued for the Falcons here in the first inning.
Center fielder number 18.
But a runner caught stealing earlier in the inning. The Docs with just 1 man on base. Spencer 6 will run for himself here in this matchup. was informed that catchers and pitchers in league play will not get courtesy runners like I thought they did. First pitch swinging for Jet Black, pops one high in the air. It's shallow left field. Shortstop out to make the play. Gavin Graham underneath it. And that'll wrap up things here in the bottom of the first inning for the Docs. No runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on base. Go to the top of the second. 1-0 lead for Klamath Falls against the Docs on 541radio.com and on the score. 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Top of the second, Doc Stewart's baseball here on the score is presented by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. That's a 1-0 lead for Klamath Falls as we welcome you back to Champion Car Wash Field. Going to be a hot one here tonight. First pitch swinging for Nathan Baker, the DH. Way up into the late afternoon sky. Dawson Gillespie underneath it at shortstop for the first out. Klamath Falls has been eagerly going after the first pitch of their at-bats against Austin Anderson. Anderson working quick here, got into that first pitch of the at-bat against Marcos Aloha Ford for strike one. Hits the inside corner, and it's quickly an 0-2 count here against the second baseman, up to bat for the first time today. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a quick strikeout there for Austin Anderson. 2 away. All Doc's pitching strikeouts this season are brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Making sure that your next pizza night isn't a swing and a miss. Mountain Mike's Pizza the way it ought to be. First pitch too far inside to Caleb Waits. Waits with a 1-0 count. 2 down, nobody on base. Missing for a 2-0 count now. Austin Anderson falling behind after a quick 1-2-3 strikeout against Aloha Ford. Bounces one in. 3 balls, no strikes. Docs trail 1-0. Already 3 strikeouts in this ballgame for Austin Anderson. He winds and fires the 3-0 pitch. Does hit the top end of the strike zone for a 3-1 count. And there is ball 4, missing up underneath the elbows. A 2-out walk issued to Caleb Waits, the catcher, hitting 8th in the lineup. Be the second walk of the game for Anderson.
Brody Humble in to run at first base.
And apparently we are going with courtesy runners tonight. First pitch misses for ball 1 to Alex Hayden, the right fielder. Check on the guy coming in to run for Klamath Falls here. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base is off target for Spencer and safely. Will go the courtesy runner. And running is Brody Hubble, who heads down to second base with the steal. At the plate, a 1-1 count with 2 down for Alex Hayden, the 9-hitter. Low and inside. Count goes to 2-1. Anderson got the first 2 outs pretty quickly here, trying for a third. Instead, it's a base hit to center field for the 9-hitter, heading around to score. Docs will get, the Falcons will get another RBI and drive in another run. So a 2-out walk comes back to haunt Austin Anderson. The Docs trail 2-0. And Hubble scores in place of Waits as the courtesy runner. 1 on, 2 down, 1 run in. It's 2-0. Klamath Falls in front. Runner going on the first pitch. Ooh, look out. The ball couldn't quite get the handle on the ball there for Spencer Six. His throw down to second went cruising right by Austin Anderson, who ducked down and was looking to the plate, and at the last second ducked even further to get out of the way of that throw to second base, which skipped into shallow center field and backed up by Dawson Gillespie. Gillespie in shallow left field making a play, throws to first, a runner heading to the plate, the throw, and out at the plate. And coming up hurt, Alex Hayden grabbing his arm, blocking the plate with the baseball was Spencer Six, as the throw from Jay Stoffel will cut off a man at home. And it seems as if Alex Hayden, he went racing off the field. Now he's going to get inspected by his coach. He's got his hat and his glove, but he was kind of grabbing his shoulder arm area, but he seems to be ready to go back into the game. Final out made at home plate, but 1 run in the top of the second. Docs trail 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Bottom of the second inning, a 2-0 lead for Klamath Falls here early on in tonight's doubleheader between the Docs and the Falcons. Jay Stoffel leading things off, takes the first pitch outside from Hayden on the mound for K Falls. That is Eric Hayden. Misses outside for ball 2. So Jay Stoffel will have his first at bat here coming up. I do believe that Alex Hayden stayed in the ball game, and he's out in right field, tracking down a fly ball, reaches up, and will toss the ball back in. So it seems as if things working appropriately for his arms, which he was grabbing at there as he crashed into home plate against Spencer Six. So 1 away. Brings up Dominic Titone, who DHs tonight. Titone DHing for Austin Anderson, who has been utilized as the DH for a number of games. Titone hits one first base side. It goes foul for strike 2. Docs Baseball today is brought to you by Barnes Heating and Cooling. Your complete energy company. Visit barnesheatingandcooling.com or call them at 541-459-1545. 0-2 count. Fouled back. Titone stays alive. Dominic Titone is our interview guest coming up in between games here tonight from Champion Car Wash Field. Titone, we get a chance to learn a little bit more about him with our BTB Moving player interview. He gets plunked in the back on the 0-2 pitch. Eric Hayden lets him off the hook, puts him on base. First hit batter of the ball game for the Falcons pitching staff. 1 on, 1 away. So look forward to that. Coming up in between games, we'll talk with Dominic Titone. Got a little cut short. I got down there a little late and didn't get a chance to talk to him for as long as I wanted to, as they had to get out there for warm-ups. I had some more questions. I wanted to get to know Dom a little bit more. He was always so chatty with me during the high school baseball season, so I wanted to spend some time getting to know him a little bit more. But unfortunately, our time was cut short, but there will be more time to talk with Dom, hopefully, in the future. Strike in there against Sebastian Watson, the left fielder, up to bat for the first time tonight. Eric Hayden misses high. This count goes to 1-1 against the Docs 7 hitter. Titone on at first. Just to finish my thoughts on the interview, that'll come up in between games. It'll be basically our pregame show for game number 2. So stay tuned for that. It is presented by BTB Moving. They provide labor services for your moving needs in Douglas County and around the state of Oregon. Veteran-owned, affordable, dependable, efficient, and careful. They've got senior and veteran discounts available. Book at 541-315-0122 or find them on Facebook at BTB Moving. At the plate, a 2-1 count for Sebastian Watson with 1 away, and he ducks out of the way, bringing the barrel down. Make sure that ball didn't accidentally hit his bat for a foul ball. 3 balls and 1 strike for Watson. Eric Hayden has 2 walks issued and now a hit batter so far in the game. 1 runner on here in the second inning. The 3-1 pitch is outside. There's ball 4, another free pass issued. So Titone is out at second. Watson at first. Brings up Cade Johnson batting in the 8th spot tonight for the Docs. First pitch swinging in the air to right field. Alex Hayden twisting and turning, but he collects that baseball, tagging. Titone will head for third. And he gets in easily after tagging at third base.
Now batting right fielder, Logan Kloppenstein.
So another out. Cade Johnson flying out to right field, moves the runner up. Titone at third, still at first base, Sebastian Watson. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Logan Kloppenstein will bat. Kloppenstein, the winning pitcher in yesterday's game against the River Park Eagles out of Sacramento. Final game of that Coach K tournament. Takes strike 1. He didn't bat yesterday, but he threw a complete game for the win. Not too shabby for him there. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed with the breaking ball for Hayden. Eric Hayden locating his breaking ball a lot better there. He's had it sail on him a little bit. That one right around the zone, very enticing for Kloppenstein. Oh, 2 count. Two down with runners on the corner. Stocks trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. High and away. The count goes to 1-2. Look like maybe losing his footing a little bit as he came in with that pitch for Eric Hayden. That mound, it can give some guys some trouble finding your plant foot, your spot out there on the artificial turf on the rubber. 1-2 pitch in for strike 3. Got him looking. Kloppenstein goes down with the bat on his shoulder. And the Docs will leave 2 runners stranded on base here in the second. No runs on no hits. There were no errors and 2 left on. Go to the top of the third. Docs trailing 2-0 against Klamath Falls on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Top of the third inning, Docs Baseball today brought to you by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? 2-0 score in favor of Klamath Falls, and we get a call to the pen brought to you by Shelby and Migulana Construction. Austin Anderson will exit the game as Austin Takahashi will take over. So just 2 innings
First batter for the Klamath Falls Falcons to lead
for
off the
Anderson. Not sure if
Kate Fanning.
there's a reason for concern or if they look to try and maybe staff this one here today. Take a glance down in the dugout there. There is a player on the bench with a towel around him. He may be getting some heat exhaustion out there for Anderson. I can't tell if he's the guy on the bench, but there is somebody it seems that they are concerned about down there in the dugout with a possible heat-related issue. Takahashi making only a second performance on the mound this season for the Docs. Now has a 1-1 count as Cade Fanning leads things off. Fouls one off. Jay Stoffel was giving chase at first base, but ran out of room up against the fence line. It'll be strike one against Fanning, who walked in the first inning. So the Docs will make some movements around the diamond. Cade Johnson goes to third base to fill in for Takahashi there. It's a pitch high. 2 balls, 1 strike for Austin Takahashi. Second base, I believe, is Sebastian Watson. Yes, that will be the case. Hitting the outside corner, Takahashi will even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And then taking over for Watson in left field is Dominic Totone. So the DH comes in for the pitcher and takes over in left field. Breaking ball misses inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Austin Takahashi. The 3-2 pitch is fouled away by Fanning. A full count pitch again. Line drive right back up the middle. That one goes sailing right by Austin Takahashi on the mound. Tried to get a glove in front of it, but not fast enough there. Cade Fanning gets on with his first hit. That'll bring up Caden Bolanos, who struck out looking in the first inning against Austin Anderson. Man on at first with nobody out. Ground ball towards short. Picked up by Gillespie to Watson to first. There's a double play. 6-4-3. That'll clear him off. And there are 2 down. As quickly as they got him on, they get him off. So 6-4-3, the double play. Gillespie to Watson to Stoffel. Jacob Cook will bat. He had an RBI ground out in the first inning. Got Klamath Falls on the board. He'll put one towards center field, and that does fall in for a base hit. Right in front of Jet Black out there. Could not come in fast enough to try and get in front of that one.
Now batting number 8, Drew Rabel.
So a 2-out single. That double play now very important there. Drew Rabel will bat. It's 2 hits so far here off of Austin Takahashi. First pitch misses for Tak. Swinging, Rabel grounds one into left field, and Klamath Falls will get another hit. That's 3 so far here in the third inning. The Falcons now with 6 hits in this ballgame. First and second for the Falcons. Nathan Baker, the DH, stands in. Shelby and Migulena Construction is your local leader for any project big or small. 44 years of quality, affordable work. Make sure you call Shelby and Migulena or visit their website, webuildhouses.com. First pitch is strike against Baker, who's 0 for 1 with a fly ball out to short. Back in the second inning. Swings and misses for strike 2. Takahashi's 0-2 pitch, trying to get the final out here in the third. Reaching for it, ground ball, third base side, picked up by Johnson. He goes the short distance to second base to put out Drew Rabel. 5-4. Sebastian Watson there for the out. So that'll finish off things here in the top of the third inning. No runs. There were, no runs. 3 hits. There were no Doc's errors. And you had 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Still a 2-0 lead for Klamath Falls. Doc's trying to get some offense going when we come back on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Kern Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Kern Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion.
Come back for the bottom of the third inning. First pitch swinging. A twisting, weaving way back to the baseball. Austin Takahashi, now the pitcher for the Docs, will fly out to right field on the first pitch he sees.
That was Austin Takahashi with the fly.
Alex Hayden dealing with a little bit of the wind there, blowing that ball around. He was twisting and turning as he was backpedaling into right field, deep right field to make that out, 1 away, as we quickly start the bottom of the third. 2-0 your score here today. Doc's trailing against Klamath Falls so far as a first pitch misses for ball 1 against Dawson Gillespie, who struck out swinging in the first. Doc's Baseball today brought to you by Flyaway Travel. You can book your travel plans with their travel experts, now located at 1445 West Harvard Avenue in Roseburg. 2-0 count for Dawson Gillespie. Upon further surveillance, I'll say, as a pitch low and outside, 3-0 count here for Gillespie. I do believe that is Austin Anderson with a towel over his shoulders, around his neck, down in the dugout. Looks like probably the heat getting to him here today, and that's what leads us to the early exit for Austin Anderson here in today's ballgame. 3-0 pitch taken for a strike by Gillespie on the 3-1. Pops one up in the air. Everyone giving chase, but that one ends up in the metal grandstands, then bounces right back to the first baseman, Drew Rabel. We'll hand it right back to the pitcher, Eric Hayden. That is strike 2 against Gillespie with 1 out and nobody on. Doc still looking for their first hit in the ballgame here tonight. Three-2 count against Dawson Gillespie. Hayden gets another swing and a miss out of Gillespie, his second strikeout of the night. That is the third of the game for Eric Hayden, 2 down.
Now batting pitcher Spencer 6.
That brings up Spencer 6, who was walked back in the first inning. Well, Hayden trying to keep this Doc's roster stifled. This is a breaking ball high and away. Been impressed with the way he's been able to manage things so far. 1-0 pitch. High and away for a 2-0 count. Docs, it seems as if it's a game where the Docs feel like they might be an easy favorite in it, that's also been some of the ones that they seem to be struggling in, as a pitch outside for a 3-0 count. Klamath Falls coming in with a losing record as they get ready for this matchup, but they are putting together quite the Game 1 performance against the Docs. A 2-out walk issued to Spencer 6, his second of the ball game. That's the third walk issued by Eric Hayden. He has also hit a batter. Courtesy runner will come in for the catcher this time around. Running at first is Ever Lamb, who has taken over as the prime candidate as a courtesy runner this season for the Docs. But I do believe he will be utilized as a pitcher in Game 2 of our doubleheader. On the mound, Hayden was having a stare down with Ever Lamb over there. Just staring right at him before he ever came set. Finally threw over that direction. Almost got Ever, but not quite. First pitch, a breaking ball high against Jet Black, who stood in the box waiting to see if that one would break. If not, he was ready to get plunked by that pitch. He did not give any space as that ball was coming in. The 1-0 pitch, Jet underneath it, pops it up high in the air, out to right field. Coming in, nearly overran it, but Alex Hayden does make the catch for the final out. That's a couple of high fly ball outs into shallow outfield grass for Jet Black so far here today. And once again, the Docs unable to do anything against Eric Hayden. No runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on base. It is still a 2-0 game as we go to the top of the fourth inning on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
Marcos Saloa Ford steps in for the first at-bat of the fourth inning, and he rips one to right field to start things off as we welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field on a hot Monday night in the Umpqua Basin. Docs taking on the Klamath Falls Falcons. And right now it's the Falcons leading it 2-0 with a runner on base at first, a bunt down the first base side fielded by Takahashi. He'll get the first out with the sac bunt off the bat of Caleb Waits, and that moves Aloha Ford up to second base.
Now batting number 6, Alex
With
Hayden.
1 out, Alex Hayden, the 9-hitter, will bat. He already has 1 hit on his tally today. He checked swings around, could not hold up for strike 1. Docs Baseball here this afternoon is presented by Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson at 541-672-5721. Outside with the breaking ball for Austin Takahashi, who has taken over for Austin Anderson. A 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Final line for Austin Anderson. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs allowed, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. The 1-2 pitch from Takahashi up the middle. Watson behind second, throws back across his body, gets it to first in time. Bang, bang play at first as Alex Hayden down the line quickly, but he cannot beat out the throw by Sebastian Watson. 2 down. The runner, Marcus Aloha Ford, goes to third on the ground out. 2 down and a man at third base. Docs have pitched around a man in scoring position in the last, this inning and the last inning so far. They're going to try and do it as a ball chopped towards third. Fielded by Johnson. He will not be able to make a play. That might have been one to try and see if it would go foul. But you might have been waiting a while, and the runner,
Number 2, Cade Fanning.
Gavin Graham, who swinged at that first pitch, he might have been able to end up at second base if it never did go foul. So a swinging bunt for Gavin Graham puts him on at first with 2 down. 2 hits so far here in the 4th inning for Klamath Falls as they continue to just add to their total here. First pitch swinging for Cade Fanning, pops it up. Out to right field, Logan Klopfenstein was there to make the catch. Docs get the outs they need when they need them. Leave 2 runners stranded, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, the 2 men left on base. Go to the bottom of the 4th inning, still 2-0. Klamath Falls on top. Their bats have been going. The Docs need to get theirs, still without a hit through 3 innings on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy 1 signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy 1 signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get 1 free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Bottom of the 4th inning, Docs Baseball brought to you by B&D Meats. It's grilling season. Find B&D down in Winston for all of your meat needs to throw something on the grill here this summer. If you can handle the heat, that's for sure. It has been a warm one so far this summer. We're not even to July yet. That's coming up later this week. First pitch outside, ball 1 against Jay Stoffel. Video streaming of Docs Baseball today is presented by the Cow Creek Tribe. You can watch today's game streaming live at 541radio.com or check out the 1490 The Score YouTube channel and subscribe there. 2-0 lead for Klamath Falls as Jay Stoffel will take a pitch low and inside from Eric Hayden. He falls behind 3 balls, no strikes. So for 1 today for Stoffel. Fly ball out to right field his first time up. He'll take ball 4. And if there's been one spot that's been off the mark for Eric Hayden so far today, it has been walks. He's issued 4 of them, has also hit a batter. But he is not allowed a hit, and he has been able to keep the Docs off the scoreboard as the Falcons lead 2-0 starting the bottom of the 4th. Visit out to the mound for Caleb Waits, the catcher. This is game 1 of a doubleheader here. Also going on in Area 4 play tonight, the Eugene Challengers are at the Springfield Timbers Hamlin Sports Complex. Medford and Grants Pass, they were scheduled to play in Grants Pass today, but that game, doubleheader, has been postponed. They will play tomorrow, and they were scheduled to play a doubleheader tonight and then a doubleheader in Medford tomorrow. Their doubleheader tomorrow in Medford will be pushed to Wednesday, everything getting moved back in the series by 1 day. At the plate, Dominic Titone takes the first pitch for strike one. Dom was hit by a pitch on an 0-2 count back in the second inning. Always curious. One thing I was going to ask Dom about, but I did not get a chance to in our player interview that'll be coming up in between games. So he has now 1-1 count. It's about being left-handed. If he just naturally was left-handed when everything got started for him as a kid, or if that was something that was trained into him. Was it something that he decided, I want to be a left-handed hitter, and he trained to do it? There's a few left-handed left-handed batters on this team, but not many left-handed throwers. Titone is both left-handed batter and pitcher, and he'll get beamed again for a second time in this ballgame. Dom will head on down to first base.
Next batter, number 2, Sebastian Watson.
That'll bring up Sebastian Watson. Two runners on. Docs have had 2 runners on base only once in the ballgame. That came back in the second inning when Dominic Titone got hit by a pitch. He was left stranded at third. This time, he's behind Jay Stoffel, who's out at second. Nearly tries to go for third as the pitch to Sebastian Watson way high. That is ball 1 to Watson, who drew a walk back in the second inning. One-0 pitch for Hayden, squaring to bunt. Watson takes for ball 2. And here comes a visit for Pete Whistler, the head coach for the Klamath Falls Falcons, with runners at first and second and nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Klamath Falls leads 2-0 so far against the Doc Stewarts. And Jay Stoffel will meet up with Coach Tim Sester and gets a brand new belt. Curious if Jace somehow broke the belt he was wearing, but he gets new equipment. He got an equipment change out at second base, new belt out there. I honestly used to wear a baseball belt for everything. Regular jeans, shorts. Baseball belts are kind of awesome. Easily adjustable, got a little stretch to them. I don't know what happened to those baseball belts, but that used to be my standard for a belt for a long time. Had a black one, would wear that all the time. Pitch outside, 3-0 count for Sebastian Watson. Watson looking to get on base. A walk here would load him up. Got a 3-0 pitch coming. Squares to bunt. He'll put it down first base side. That's a foul ball. The home plate umpire hesitates on making the call. That one was just on the line, but there might have been, I guess, a question on whether or not it had just rolled foul. I mean, the catcher, Caleb Waits, was quick on snatching that ball up right when he thought it had rolled off the chalk line. As a strike across, now it's a 3-2 count for Sebastian Watson. So that goes from almost getting a walk to almost getting a sacrifice bunt down to now facing a 3-2 count. Squares to bunt again, and he's going to pop it foul, and that'll wrap up his at-bat. And there is one down. That at-bat took a quick turn there for the Docs.
Number 1, Cade Johnson.
So you've got 2 on, 1 away. Cade Johnson will bat. Second baseman popped out to right field his first time up. Still facing off against Eric Hayden, starting pitcher for Klamath Falls, who was not yet allowed a hit in this ballgame. And that one skims off the top of the dome for Cade Johnson. He gets hit by a pitch. Third hit batter here in the ballgame for Eric Hayden. 2 of them gone against Dominic Titone. Now Cade Johnson getting plunked. Breaking ball did not get the break on it. Probably a good thing with the location. If that ball had moved, it might have gotten more square. That one instead just glances off the top of the helmet for Cade Johnson. I even was not sure if it actually hit his helmet or if that was the sound of the ball hitting the bat as it went over the top of Cade Johnson's head. But no, he did get hit by a pitch. Bases loaded with one away, and the first pitch high to Logan Klopfenstein, who struck out looking in the second. Slipping as he delivers, and Klopfenstein comes up with an RBI single to left field, gets the Docs on the board and gets them their first hit of the ball game. Eric Hayden slipped with his plant foot as he came down to deliver that pitch. Don't know if that's what left that ball over the plate for Klopfenstein, but he pulls that in between short and third, and the base is still loaded, and just this heat has been tough on the electronics. As a 4-pitch walk will bring in the game-tying run. Oh, hey, welcome our viewers on the video stream here. Apologize about the things stalling out for us there. I think this heat continues to
next batter, number 10, Dawson
force our
Wolski.
electronics to really be at their peak performance. Logan Klopfenstein drove in the first run of the game on the first hit of the game for the Docs. Got him on the board, made it 2-1, and now a bases-loaded walk on 4 pitches to Austin Takahashi has tied us up. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Base is still loaded, and up the bat is Dawson Gillespie. He's got a 1-0 count, just one away. Outside for ball 2. Dawson has struck out twice in the ball game. Here in this 4th inning, 2 walks, 2 hit batters, and a single, getting the Docs on the board for the first time tonight. Strike across on the 2-0 pitch. And now Dawson Gillespie will stand back into the box. Just one away, bases loaded, high and in, and it's now a 3-1 count for Gillespie. Walk as good as a hit here for Dawson. The 3-1 pitch, he pops it up. Playable in foul territory for the catcher, Caleb Waits. Tosses away the mask, and he waits underneath it as it comes down. Tough day going right now for Dawson Gillespie. He pops out in foul territory to the catcher. 2 down. Game tied at 2. Spencer 6, an opportunity to try and bring in the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 4th. Bats with the bases loaded. He's drawn 2 walks so far. And he steps in. Teammate Cade Johnson at third. Logan Klopfenstein at first. And Klopfenstein at second. And Austin Takahashi at first. The pitch is high to Spencer. Start off his 3rd at-bat of the game. Docs Baseball brought to you by Dr. Alanson Randall. Accepting new patients. Call him at 541-378-6694. High and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball fouled back. 2 balls and a strike now for Spencer. A 2-1 count out of the windup. Low and inside, and it goes to a 3-1 count. Hot out here today, and a leg. That's one way to earn the free base. Spencer heads on down to first. He gets an RBI with the bases loaded, hit by pitch. That is the 4th of the game for Eric Hayden, and I think his night is going to come to an end as he gives up the lead here in the 4th. Docs with just 1 hit in this 4th inning, but now 3 hit batters and 2 walks have been the downfall for Eric Hayden. He will head to the dugout after a very strong start through a no-hitter through 4 1/3 inning, but gives up a hit and the lead here in the 4th. And he will exit the game with the score in favor of the Docs, 3-2. Bases are loaded as the new man will inherit a difficult situation trying to get the final out. We'll come back after this 60-second break. It's another Call to the Pin brought to you by Shelby and Migulanda Construction on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM at 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are your home and those you celebrating 100 years of service. Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field on a hot one here on this Monday night. A new pitcher in for Klamath Falls. It'll be Braden Davis to take over for Eric Hayden. He inherits the bases loaded with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. His team now trailing by 1 run. The first pitch he issues is low and inside to Jet Black for ball 1. 3 runs in so far for the Docs here in the 4th inning. As they come back for the lead, a ball belted out to left field for Jet. Jacob Cook, trailing back into some of the shadows, makes the catch for the final out. 9 hitters to the plate for the Docs in the 4th inning. They score 3 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 3 men left on base for the Docs. We'll come back with the top of the 5th inning. Docs lead 3-2 on top of Klamath Falls on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
First batter for Klamath Falls, number 11.
Top of the 5th inning, Docs now in front, 3-2 over the Falcons from Klamath Falls. Caden Bolanos will lead things off against Austin Takahashi, and he swings and fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Docs baseball today is brought to you by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Call them at 672-6707. Takahashi gets a strike on the outside corner. Makes it an 0-2 count here for Bolanos, who is 0 for 2 last time up, grounded into a double play. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball back up the middle again. This time Gillespie will take it and fires over to first with nobody on. The only option is to get the one out at first base. 6-4 the put out. And that'll retire Bolanos for the 3rd time in the ball game. 1 down with nobody on base, and Jacob Cook will bat. Mentioned a hot one, and I'm not surprising anybody with that information. As a first pitch, a line drive, 1 hop knocked down by the shortstop, Gillespie. He dove to try and catch that in the air and just got the glove on it to slow it down, but couldn't make the catch. A base hit for Jacob Cook. That'll get Cook on base for a second time. He is 2 for 3 in the game with an RBI. First pitch swinging on that at bat against Austin Takahashi. First pitch to Drew Rabel is in for a called strike. Rabel 1 for 2 in the ball game. So 97 here in Roseburg today. Swing and a miss for Rabel, 0-2 count now. Down in Klamath Falls, according to my phone right now, if anybody following the action from down in Klamath Falls, 104 right now. Whew. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Rabel goes down with the strikeout, taps the bat on the ground, frustrated with himself there. It is a strikeout for Austin Takahashi, his first in the ball game. Every Docs pitcher strikeout is presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza, pizza the way it ought to be. First pitch, watching it go by, strike one for Nathan Baker, the DH, who is 0 for 2 in the game. Today we're expecting tomorrow we're expecting slightly cooler temperatures at 100 degrees in Klamath Falls when we make the trek down there. Backhand on the in-between hop and over to first for Dawson Gillespie. Final out made on some nice glove work by the shortstop. Charging in on the high hop. He couldn't get there before. It took a in-between hop. He snagged it cleanly. Fires to first. Jay Stoffel there for the final out. Docs get through the top of the 5th inning, leave one man stranded, no runs, one hit, no errors, and the one man on base. It is a 3-2 lead. Docs in front of Klamath Falls when we come back for the bottom of the 6th on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Jay Stoffel going to lead things off for us here in the bottom of the 5th inning. I mistakenly said 6th when we were going to the break there. Welcome you back, Docs. Somehow finding a way to take a lead in this one. 3-2 as the inning will start with Jay Stoffel for a second time. He takes the first pitch for ball 1 and now has a 2-0 count against the new pitcher Braden Davis after he came in for Eric Hayden. I'll explain why it is a bit mystifying why the Docs are leading in this ball game as a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1 against Jay Stoffel, who is 0 for 1 in the game with a walk and a run scored. Started off the 4th inning with a walk. He'll have a chance at another one here as he's got a 3-1 count. Looking at the numbers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors for Klamath Falls. Not a bad line right there. On the other side, 3 runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Docs, and they have the 1-run lead. Only 1 hit in the ball game. It's Jay Stoffel will try to pick up one here. He belts it out to center field on the run towards the alley. Caden Bolanos there to make the catch.
The next batter, designated hitter.
Fly out to center field for Stoffel. There is out number 1. Brings up Dominic Tatone, now the left fielder. He has been hit by a pitch twice in this game, and there is one of your keys to how the Docs are leading this one 3-2 despite only 1 hit versus 8 for Klamath Falls. First pitch outside for ball 1 from Braden Davis. Eric Hayden, the starting pitcher for K Falls, gave up 6 walks and 4 hit batters in his 3 2/3 innings on the mound. He only gave up 1 hit, but 3 runs come in. So definitely it's the walks and the hit batters that come back to haunt him here in this one. A ball out in the air to right field underneath it. Alex Hayden for out number 2. Here in this game, Docs with a lot of fly ball outs. As they've got 2 down with nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, a breaking ball for a called strike from Braden Davis. Another ball in the air, foul territory. The catcher underneath it for the final out. Sebastian Watson will be out with another ball in the air. That is now 10 outs made on fly ball outs for the Docs, on 15 outs total. And I'm sure the message right now from the dugout is got to get the ball out of the air. Docs still leading, though, 3-2 as we go to the top of the sixth inning here on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We also have some.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Come back with the top of the sixth inning. 3-2 your score. The Docs in front of the Klamath Falls Falcons. Joey Kieran here with you at the plate. It is Marcus Aloha Ford. Come back here. He's got a 2-1 count to start off things in the sixth against Austin Takahashi. He rolls one up the middle. Gillespie Fields has plenty of time to square it up and rifle one over to Jay Stoffel for the first out of the sixth inning. Docs baseball today is brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. Austin Takahashi took over in the third inning for Austin Anderson, who we believe came out of the game due to heat-related concerns. Takahashi took over in the third. He's into his fourth inning of work. He has allowed a number of hits, but no runs. As a ground ball towards short, taken by Gillespie over a low throw to first, but it was high enough. Doesn't go into the turf. Jay Stoffel bending over, makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batter number 6, Alex Hayden.
A couple of ground ball outs, 6-3 putouts for the Docs so far here in the sixth inning. Takahashi has scattered so far 6 hits through 3 and now 2/3 innings. No runs allowed. He has not walked guys, which has been helpful. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2 here to Alex Hayden, the right fielder. Hayden was thrown out at home plate after an RBI single in the second. Tried to come around to score later on a single by Gavin Graham. And he was cut down at the plate on a great throw by Jay Stoffel to Spencer Six, who received it and turned and blocked the plate with the baseball. He's allowed to do so. A 1-2 pitch, high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Takahashi. For Austin Takahashi, coming into this one, this is his longest outing of the season, only his second appearance. It's a swing and a miss. He'll get strike 3. It's another Mountain Mike's Pizza strikeout for the Docs. That's the second for Austin Takahashi in his now 4 innings of work in relief. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. A 1-2-3, top of the sixth for the Docs defense. Go to the bottom of the sixth inning, looking to add some insurance runs on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Bottom of the sixth inning, a one-run lead for the Docs on top 3-2. So we welcome you back to Champion Car Wash Field here on a hot Monday night in the Umpqua Basin. Tonight's game brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone is welcome to shop. It'll be Cade Johnson to lead things off for the Docs here in the sixth. He takes low and outside for ball one. On the mound, still throwing for the Falcons, is Braden Davis, who took over in relief in the fourth inning. A 1-0 pitch. Johnson fouls it away for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson hit by a pitch in the fourth inning. Eventually came around to score the third run of the game for the Docs. Ducks out of the way of that one. Almost hit in the helmet a second time in this game. A 2-1 pitch. Line drive shot off the glove of the third baseman Fanning and into left field. Base knock for Johnson to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth. That ball right at Fanning. His reaction, all he could do was try and stick a glove in front of it. Almost did. But it goes off his glove and trickles into left field. Second hit of the game. Docs with just 2 hits in this ball game. Man at first with nobody out. Runner going. The pitch missing high. Throw down to second base. Oh, boy, behind the plate. Caleb Waits would have gotten, I think, Cade Johnson if he hadn't had to hesitate. And I don't know if it was because nobody was there at the bag or if he mishandled the baseball, but he came up, hesitated, pump faked just slightly. If he had let it go on that time, that throw would have for sure beaten Cade Johnson to second base. Strike on the outside corner evens up the count 1-1 against Logan Klopfenstein, who had the first hit of the ball game back in the fourth inning. Every first hit this season for the Docs is presented by MSK True Value. Klopfenstein will lay down a sac bunt, first base side, fielded by Davis. Gets it to first in time to retire Klopfenstein. Sac bunt. 1 down, and a man now at third base for the Docs.
Now batting number 14, pitcher Austin Takahashi.
Cade Johnson, after stealing second, gets to third. Austin Takahashi will bat. Top of the order here for the Docs, a chance to try and stretch the lead with just 1 out and a man at third. The first pitch. Takahashi lines one out to shallow left field. It barely gets in the outfield grass, and that'll bring in a run. The pitcher helping his own cause. An RBI single for Austin Takahashi. His first hit of the game. He's got 2 RBI now. Had one in the fourth with a bases-loaded walk. Picks up here one with a 1-out single. Picks up an RBI. Drives in Johnson. 4-2, Docs in front of the Falcons. This time, Dawson Gillespie swinging. Puts it into center field. Straight away center field. Not a lot of adjustments needed there for Caden Bolanos to make the second out. That brings up Spencer Six. He has been hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. That came with the bases loaded for an RBI. And then he's been walked twice in the game, so no official at-bats so far for Spencer in this one. First pitch, runner going outside, throw down to second base. If it's fielded cleanly, not going to get the tag down in time. Shortstop Gavin Graham fielded it on the 1 hop, applied the tag as Takahashi went sliding in, but he gets the hand on the bag as they tag him on the back. Stolen base for Takahashi. Gets him into scoring position for Spencer Six. who swings through on the 1-0 pitch for a 1-1 count. Takahashi in scoring position now. Breaking ball high and away for a 2-1 count by Braden Davis against Spencer 6. So right now it would be Eric Hayden's game to lose for Klamath Falls if the score doesn't change. It's a pitch low and inside, 3 balls and 1 strike for Spencer. Braden Davis has given up a run here in the 6th inning, but the lead was already in favor of the Docs, so it would go against the starter, Eric Hayden, if the score does not change for Klamath Falls. A walk issue to Spencer 6 will be his 3rd of the game. He's been on base every time. And now the courtesy runner out, Ever Lamb, will come out to run for Spencer. First and second for the Docs with 2 down. Jet Black coming up to bat. First pitch, Jet takes high for ball 1. Jet is 0 for 3 with 3 fly ball outs. I mentioned that has been not something the Docs wanted to see today, and here Jet will pop up another one. It goes to second base. Underneath it, Aloha Ford makes the catch. Docs able to get 1 insurance run here in the 6th. Now 3 outs away from getting a win in game 1 of the doubleheader. Docs get 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors for Klamath Falls, and 2 men left on base for the Docs. We're through 6 innings of play. Go to the top of the 7th. 4-2. Docs in front on 541radio.com and on the score. 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy 1 signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy 1 Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get 1 free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
First batter for the Falcons, number 9, Gavin Graham.
Well, we go to the top of the 7th. Docs need 3 outs. It would be the first win of the season for Austin Takahashi if he can get it here, and he'll miss high for ball 1 to start things off in the top of the 7th inning against Gavin Graham, the leadoff man for the Klamath Falls Falcons. He comes in 3 for 3 in this game, and time called before the pitch. Graham with 3 ground balls left side here in this contest, and I think the scoreboard might have changed his first hit to an error. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Big cut out of Graham there. I think that might be what we have in the official scoring. The 1-2 pitch, high from Takahashi, a 2-2 count. A 2-2 pitch for Takahashi, and his breaking ball misses high. Full count pitch. Swung on. It gets over the top of Gillespie at short into left field. That's another hit for Gavin Graham. The leadoff man has been on base every single time he's been up to the plate.
The next batter, number 2, Cade Fanning.
So that's 1 on. That brings the game-tying run to the plate here for Klamath Falls. Cade Fanning will bat. First pitch, strike one. Again, Takahashi has now scattered 7 hits in his time on the mound, but has not given up a run. He misses low and outside for a 1-1 count against Cade Fanning, who has got a single back in the 3rd inning. Swinging that ball back behind home, out of play for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch misses, and the count goes full. That one not off the mark by much. So I think we did change that first inning, what I put down as a single for Graham, to a base hit. As the ball jammed, popped up in the air on the infield, and Takahashi able to take that pitch. Goes back to the mound, does Cade Fanning with a fly ball out.
For the Falcons, number 11,
1 down. Still the game-tying run at the plate for the Falcons. Caden Bolanos will bat. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Heart of the lineup coming up here for Klamath Falls. With 1 out, you've got the 3-hitter at the plate. Although Bolanos is 0 for 3 in the game. He is grounded out to shortstop his last 2 times, and he will take a strike for a 1-1 count. Back in the 3rd inning, he grounded into a double play. Docs would love to see that right here to wrap up game 1 of our doubleheader. Ground ball foul, 3rd base side, off the fingertips of Coach Pete Whistler in the coach's box. There's strike 2 for Austin Takahashi. Whether the game comes to an end here in the top of the 7th, or if we go to the bottom of the 7th, stick around for the Roseburg Disposal post-game show. Pitch high from Takahashi. Count goes 2-2 for Caden Bolanos. Docs Baseball today brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone is welcome to shop. Takahashi set, delivers a fastball that's fouled away. Stays a 2-2 count. Docs Baseball also brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. The 2-2, swung on and missed. It's another strikeout for Austin Takahashi. He's got 3 in the ball game, 2 down.
The next batter, number 5, Jacob Cook.
And that'll bring up Jacob Cook. The cleanup man is 2 for 3 in the game with a pair of singles. First pitch to the lefty is in for strike 1. Hitting the zone for strike 2. Austin Takahashi jumping out to a quick lead against Jacob Cook. Takahashi has given up a hit to Cook in both of the at-bats that he's faced him. The 0-2 pitch swung on. It's pulled foul down the first base side. A defensive swing there out of the left fielder. The 0-2 pitch misses just inside. Docs in front, 4-2, trying to take game 1 of this doubleheader against Klamath Falls. They'll play on the road again tomorrow. Ball fouled away. Stays an 0-2 count. 4-game series. That's how league play working out this year. Back-to-back days, doubleheaders. The 1-2 pitch, high. At the plate, Jacob Cook seemed like he really wanted to go after that one. He lets it go by, though. Steps back in with a 2-2 count, apparently. Pops one up foul. This could be playable for Cade Johnson. He makes the catch in foul territory, and that's your ball game. That'll wrap things up here in the top of the 7th inning. No runs on one hit, no Doc's errors, one man left on base. Final score is 4-2 as game one is a quick final. Docs come back to win after falling behind 2-0. They get 4 runs and take the Falcons in game one of the Twin Bill. We'll come back with your Roseburg Disposal postgame show. Let them make the run to the dump for you. That's Roseburg Disposal, 673-7122. We'll come back after this break with the postgame show on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Also, if you want...
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil. Get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Kern Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Kern Orthodontics."
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
And Papa's Pizza Turnings coming up starting the 30th.
Final score of game one of tonight's doubleheader between the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts and the Klamath Falls Falcons. Final score 4-2 as we welcome you back for our Roseburg Disposal post-game show. You can let them make the run to the dump for you. That's Roseburg Disposal, 673-7122. Well, looking at it, your final numbers here, 2 runs on 9 hits and no errors for Klamath Falls. Roseburg, 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error in the matchup. Docs will get the win. They improved to 12-7 on the season. And a quick note on how this is working out. Apparently Klamath Falls this year, paperwork issue, and they are technically not playing Legion baseball this summer for Klamath Falls. So while this is an Area 4 opponent, we're treating it like an Area 4 doubleheader. These are technically not Area 4 league games for Klamath Falls here tonight and for the Docs. So the Docs will improve to 12-7 on the season. With the win, they have now won 2 straight as we go into game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. Getting the win will be Austin Takahashi after Austin Anderson exited the game early after the start, so didn't really meet any sort of starting requirements. We'll give the win to Austin Takahashi, who comes in and pitches the final 5 innings and does great. Eric Hayden will take the loss in this one for the Falcons. We'll come back and look at the numbers as we bring you the Roseburg Disposal postgame show. Today's game also been brought to you by Good Vibrations, solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. And by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces in the area. Back with more Docs Baseball, the postgame show on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here at Champion Car Wash Field with your Roseburg Disposal post-game show. Hey, remember that if you are looking for coverage of Doc Stewart's baseball, look no further than a copy of the News Review print edition. Check out the sports section to keep up to date on the Docs, and they've got game recaps and the posted schedules in there and where you can find games and whatnot. So check it out. Pick up a copy of the News Review print edition coming up tomorrow afternoon. Joey Kieran here with you as we wrap things up for Game 1 of our doubleheader. Let's take a look at the numbers. Again, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 8 men left on base for Klamath Falls. With 3 hits in the game, Gavin Graham leading the way, ended up 3 for 4 after our scoring edit and giving him an error in the first inning. So with 3 for 4, scored a run. He had 3 singles. Cade Fanning goes 1 for 3 with a walk, a single. Jacob Cook was 2 for 4 with an RBI, 2 singles. Drew Rabel, 1 for 3. 1 for 3. Marcos Aloha Ford was 1 for 3. And Alex Hayden finished 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the game as well. On the other side for the Docs, not many hits to go around. 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Doc Stewarts. Asa Takahashi was 1 for 2 tonight. Got walked twice. He did have 2 RBI. Spencer Six does not have an official at-bat. He gets walked 3 times and hit by a pitch once, does have an RBI. Let's see here. Also, Cade Johnson was 1 for 2 with a single, a run, and 2 runs scored, and Logan Klopfenstein was 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a sac bunt. Getting the win, I'm going to give it to Austin Takahashi, and I'm not sure if they marked down the same thing in the dugout, but Austin Anderson only going 2 innings. Usually you got to meet a threshold of a qualification to get to qualify for a win. Anderson only going 2 innings, so then it's up to the scorekeeper, and I would definitely give this win today to Austin Takahashi. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, but no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Anderson pitched the first 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. We believe that he exited with a heat-related concern. On the other side, Eric Hayden will take the loss. 3 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 3 runs, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts. He beamed 4 guys in there as well. Braden Davis came in relief, pitched 2 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Docs fell behind 2-0. A run in the first and second inning for Klamath Falls put them ahead. Docs, though, would get on the board with 3 runs in the fourth when Logan Klopfenstein had the first hit of the game to drive in the first run for the Docs. And then they would add an insurance run in the bottom of the 6th. And that would be on an RBI single by Austin Takahashi. And the Docs win 4-2. That is it for game number 1 here tonight. Docs get the win 4-2 as they rally back and now have won 8 of their last 10 ball games. They'll try to keep the good times rolling as they go into Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. For those that are watching the game online, if you're at 541radio.com, stay on the page you're on. Just maybe exit out of full screen, and soon you will find the Game 2 broadcast, which is underneath, starting here in just a few minutes as we end the broadcast, video broadcast for Game 1. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, just go back to our YouTube main page there, 1490 The Score, and find the live streaming broadcast for Game number 2 coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Give me a minute or two to get things reset for Game 2 on the video stream. And when we come back, it's time to catch up with Dominic Tatone, get to learn a little bit more about the soon-to-be senior at Roseburg High School as we bring you a player interview presented by BTB Moving, which provides labor services in Douglas County and around Oregon for your moving needs. Give them a call at 315-0122, or you can find them on Facebook. That's BTB Moving. Docs win Game 1, 4-2. We end the broadcast for Game 1 and come back with Game 2 after this on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.